Hello everyone, it's Tanya in Calgary, and welcome to my vlog. This vlog is titled Knowledge is Power. It doesn't matter who you are, you've heard that coined term before. You can go to university your whole life and you still continue to educate yourself. I chatted with an academic the other day, and she had gone through 13 years of school and was on her way to probably do another 3 to 4 years of school. And I thought to myself, I admired that so much because I always say I'm not really an academic. I went to university, but I'm not an academic, and I admire people who are. They have a thirst for knowledge. They have a thirst for research, and thank God we have those people. So maybe you won't be going to school for the next 13 to 18 years, but there's a few tips that I'm going to share with you that may help you in your career. One is continue to be educated. There's always courses in any industry of continuing education. You can ask your employer if they'd send you to something. If you're self-employed, Google it. You can go to anything to help you with what you're doing and how to apply it. I know in real estate, we have mandatory continuing education courses once a year and some once every 2 years. And I really actually enjoy them now, more so even later in my career. I'm finding that I'm still always learning something from them. And sometimes even when it comes to doing the quiz at the end, I still might get one wrong, which means I'm obviously still learning. So continuing education is so crucial in your industry. It doesn't matter what industry is, it's crucial. Knowledge is power. The second is understanding the history of what you're selling. It doesn't matter if you're selling pipe, if you're selling shoes, if you're selling real estate. Know the history of your product that you're selling. For us, it's really relevant in real estate because I've been able to go back and look at the trends in the last number of recessions that Alberta has faced. Back to the 80s, back in the financial crash of 2008, and now in our most recent recession in 2015 and 2016. People always ask, well, how long is it going to take us to bounce back? And I can never speak to the future, but I can speak to the last 2 declines that we faced in Alberta and what that looked like. So I'm not saying that I will predict things, but I'll let you know what history says and maybe will repeat itself. The third is trends. Trends in your industry. What is trending? What's going on? What are we seeing? What do we think is going to be emerging? I know in real estate, we're really talking about AI. Is that going to affect real estate in any way? Are we going to see it in Canada sooner rather than later? We're already starting to see it a lot in the US. So trends, emerging trends, what's to come, what are we seeing, all very important. And the last point or suggestion I can make is pick up a book. Use your Kindle, go to iBooks, download an audiobook, go to a used bookstore, go to Chapters. I am really into audiobooks because oftentimes by the time I get to bed, my head is spinning from the day I've had. I'm reflecting on it, or I'm thinking about the next day and what's going to be going on. And so audiobooks kind of just lets me sit back and listen, and I get a lot farther in that than if I were to read late at night. It could be something practical. It could be something to do with your business. It could be something to do with sales and you're in sales. Or right now I'm really into biographies, and I'm really enjoying learning about other people in other parts of the world and what they've gone through and what they've learned. You know, how you sell a house in London, England is different how you sell a house in Calgary, Alberta. And so I'm really enjoying that part of it. So pick up a book. Read. It really goes back to the basics sometimes, and it doesn't cost you a lot of money. So I hope some of these points maybe you can apply to your life, and maybe some of them will help you, and thanks for tuning in.